Hey, Good Fox here. Today I'm going to go through the Rams offensive playbook. It's what I consider, it's probably one of the top 5 most popular playbooks you'll see online. I consider it very good. It's got some very powerful formations we're going to run through here. We're going to start off right away without giving too much more introduction on what I think is the most powerful one in the book, and you'll see this a lot online, this tight offset tight end. It's also in the Saints playbook, which I think might be the next playbook I go to. But that Rams Y out is the first play we want to get to, so we're going to call that, and I think we can just do a random nickel here. I think will probably be what the opponent comes out in. So here's your initial setup. So that Kendrick's route is like a speed glitchy out route. It will beat man coverage. It will torch man coverage, which is a great man beater. But if you see like this, we're seeing it's cover 3. So what we want to do is streak Kendricks, so something like that, or you could fade him. Either one, I don't think they run into each other. It depends if you get pressed or not. But we'll go to the streak route here, and then I like to cross Brit right there. That's to hopefully get the user linebacker. And if the user linebacker doesn't bite on that cross pattern, you throw it to the post. If they do bite on, see, and everything you want to run online is with the knowledge that you're gonna have a user opponent taking care of most of the middle of the field. So, and then I like to motion out that drag route here. So it's basically like a levels plus a trail concept. And then the running back, you can leave him on the delay route. You can block him just so he can stay in and help against a 4-man rush. More than that, and it's, the delay route's fine. It will help sometimes with that edge pressure. The delay route even will be better than a blocked running back. Slide your line against any protection. I mean, I'm not going to go through how to stop blitzes here. I have a video on the channel about that. But there's a setup. As you can see against cover 3, Austin's, better against cover 2. Kendricks is also I should probably give more field here, but there it is. Just fit it between, over the linebacker's head, underneath the safety. Safeties play deep this year in Madden 17, so you see a lot of those post routes. So it's like that. I guess I actually do have something. I can go to like Tampa 2 here is what they're in. Again, same look. If say the user linebacker is going deep, then you throw underneath here, and you like to possession catch that. I accidentally rack catched it. But that's the general play. That's the, basically your bread and butter. You kind of want to use this to go to. A lot of guys will actually have run against it before, so you might not catch any like we watched that Kendricks route against man coverage. So if they go here, pressed on the line, you can see who's on who. But watch Kendricks just take off towards the sideline. There's a couple of these takeoff routes in there. So you just get that speed burst there, and there's again 12 yards for your offense. So you can spam that and then drags and slants to beat man coverage too. All right, and out of this, it's a great inside zone. This is going to be your base running play. You're just going to, this is, what you want to basically keep them honest with. Inside zones they're decent this year. I think they average like 5 yards a carry or so. So they're not bad to keep them off balance when they have like a spread line. Say if the guy's trying to set up a blitz and spreading his line here, it's much easier to get that inside running lane. It's something you kind of want to take advantage of. I don't know, the Rams don't have the greatest offensive line, but then again, the Cleveland Browns don't have the greatest defensive line. But that's something you want to run. You keep them off balance. Don't let them just stick to your passing game. That was a lot of trouble I had when we were running the Rams, is I passed the ball too much. Otherwise, these other ones are okay. I don't love the quick audibles out of it. You can do some interesting things with this Austin route here. Say if they're like this Austin route could get open on a quick snap. Nope, guess not. He wasn't in a cover 3 backing off on me. Like say, all right, we'll shift to a cover 3 if you see it like that. Oh, whoop. Go cover 3 buzz. Motion him out. It's not as good as like the other out routes. Pass lead outside and then boom. Nice little quick if they don't have anybody out there, because the linebackers can't get out there as quick as your guy gets out. So there's little audible, and in this formation, it's really, really tough to do, because say you audible, these audibles in the formation is something you really want to go to. So say you like this look and you want to go like a PA post, and you're like, well, I can hit this post route, although you just had a post route here. But motioning and doing all these things is basically makes the scheme that much stronger. It's motioning between all of their strong shotgun formations, or audibling between them, sorry. So here's a little trail route. You thought they're going like a blitz, heavy blitz there, so you put that on there. And that's that PA post is a very, very good play. You can sit basically the whole game in this formation and then audible to other plays out of it. It's really kind of what you want to use as your bread and butter online. You'll see that's the tight offset tight end. Another just fabulous play and basically secondary. Besides for this slot outs is great too. and the mesh, you're gonna want to rotate those calls into. They'll slide out in mesh, and then the spot corner is another fabulous play. But the bench, you guys all know how to run bench. I don't have to show you how to run bench and slot outs, do I? Bench, you look at the levels. Bench is very powerful. You look at the levels concept there. Underneath, if they're not shading underneath. The only thing that beats that bench thing is if they go cover 2, hard flats underneath, and then purple zones for your corners. Otherwise, you just take those, out routes very quickly. I guess I can get through it, show it to you. We'll do a random 3-4. So look at this. Austin Drought open against almost every coverage except for like a user linebacker that gets out there and cover 2 hard flat. But I mean, it's just money in the bank, these bench routes. I frequently come out, my first play of the game is a bench route, just to get it in their mind that I'm going to go outside, and that's something you do want to go inside and outside with. All right, so let's get back into it. I just showed you bench. Tight offset, tight end. Amazing play, like I said before. Mesh, you guys know how to run mesh routes, right? With those 2 crossing drags. It's like the inverse of the bench. It's amazing, but over like the middle of the field. Still you're kind of hurt by shading underneath, but that's where that corner route comes into effect. And what I love about the corner route here, let's find a cover 2 hard flat. Let's cover 3 hard flat. All right, let's just do cover 2 sink, and then I'll shade underneath. So, like, say they shade underneath here, and you're running this mesh route, and usually you can block Cunningham. You can put him on a delayed route, too. But if you see Kendricks there, he'll get over the top of that underneath. So you're like, oh, man, underneath's pretty well covered. See, you get, oh, okay, there, I just ran around him. See, that's pretty well covered. But did you see that corner route there? It was beautiful. So, block Cunningham, shade underneath on the defense. Now, look at this. A is just butt naked. The only thing that's covering that is like a user seeing that quickly. And then if the user abandons his post, then you throw to the opposite drag. All right, so there's mesh. You guys know how to run that. I hopefully didn't have to go through and show you how effective those combo of plays is. And then what really makes this formation probably, I'd say, one of the top 3 strongest formations in the game, spot corner along with it. So let's go there. Let's go random nickel again. All right, so you see you got the C route on one side. I like to usually put quick, kind of like a out route. This is kind of more of like a bench concept too. You can hit quickly. Kendricks has got a deep corner, which are pretty effective too to get past like purple and light blues. So you want to look a lot of different reads here, depending on what you see. Cunningham out of the backfield, also that dart arrow route's very strong route. But I mean, I'd go to quick right here, right there. Cunningham and then A if I had enough time. So that's kind of the reads. And then the last read is that C route because it takes the longest to get open. You can even leave quick on what he's running currently, which isn't a bad route on its own. Austin's kind of your check underneath, or you can even streak him up field if you want to, or fade him. And this is where, earlier when I had that guy that motioned out for the crossing pattern onto the Rams Y out. So if you flip this play, then you can motion this guy. It looks like the same motion to the opponent. It's opposite sides of the field, but it's the same. You're motioning out a guy, so he's like, okay, he's throwing a post route, and then he expects like quick to be on a post or something like that. Then you run this, and it's an out breaking route. See, he's wide open there, if we can hit it. Unfortunately, just like the Rams, we overthrow passes. So Austin in a streak, you get the motion again just to keep it consistent. You want to kind of, when you motion somebody, you want to be doing many different plays. Also motion on that inside zone stuff too to really throw them out. But so right there. Corner outlook, check down, and then Y is your very last read. So it's basically just going through the motions. But yeah, generally in Madden 17, the best way to move the ball is underneath coverage because coverage is default to covering corners and deeper. So like you see somebody like Quick or Cunningham here is open, the corner route there. If you see them low, you throw it high. That's kind of the modus operandi of Madden 17. But yeah, that's an amazingly powerful tool to pick up deep yardage, especially. So, but you got to read it really quick, of course. You can leave Austin there, like I said, as a check down almost, as a late. See, he's open there. Now the C route's open too. So boom. So you just kind of, if you master this play, you will be very close to unstoppable. That play alone will get you a lot of the yards. Then, obviously the other things you can run out of it that we went through those audibles before though. All right, so that is that formation. What I wanted to do, Let's move into another gun formation since we're in the gun. This is one you guys have seen on my channel before. The cover 3 beater, and the reason I switched to the Rams playbook as being, for a long time, being my main playbook. It was this Rams crosses. I'll just go through it quick. A lot of people say, hey, this doesn't work online. It works against cover 3. So let's actually move it back a little bit. And you see this effective in other playbooks too. So even to get, you can put quick on a comeback route. So like quick's got to go to a flat. So maybe something like that. Something to take up that user or that, and then we can do this. We can even block Hendricks if you really want a little extra. And then you roll out right. Okay, that didn't work so well. I think you needed to be on a hash mark. I haven't run the Rams in a week or two, so I'm kind of getting a little faded. All right, let's go. Max protect. You don't need the max protect, but it helps getting the seal on the edge. Oh, he is rushing off the edge here. Oh, that's right. Didn't work. Quick. All right. All right, comeback route on quick. Not getting enough time. But you want to roll a little bit right. And we'll just leave it stock and run it. Nope. Getting sacked. All right, so it isn't working now. Interestingly enough. Maybe it was this side. Oh, I don't have it. Wait, no, Hendricks, Austin's fast enough to get it. All right. So here we go. Oh, that's why. That's why it's not working. It's because I forgot to streak the dang tight end. See, that's why you need to do your homework first, boys. All right, streak the tight end. You can block Gurley. Bring him over here to help you get you more help to this side. And then hopefully, I guess you didn't even need to roll out there as much. All right, streak tight end. Block Gurley. There you go. That was my issue. Streak your tight end. Sorry, I have it written down. And I didn't have it. All right, so out of this, another great play. Halfback counter. Halfback power is a good play. It just flipped the field of play for me for some reason. But halfback power, decent run, especially when you flip it. See the number advantage I got here? Especially when you flip this play. There you go, Gurley. All right, next one, PA Rams fork. That is the next play we'll get to out of this Gun Wings trip. PA Rams fork. Let's do. I guess let's do man coverage. It's a pretty deep one. This Austin route. Ooh, let's go to the center of the field. Just a balanced formation. It's probably better on the left. That Austin route murders man. Guess not. That one didn't murder man as much as I want. Oh, with no safety deep, Britt's route murders man. So, like, if they're going like a cover 1 or Mike 0 blitz, I think it's because if it's pressed, Britt will get a free release and just murders man. No. All right, so that's if they're pressed on a Mike blitz. Otherwise, it's a touchdown when they sack you. That's not one that I run very frequently. I wouldn't exactly run that play, but that's specifically if they press out of, a man blitz, because it's a free release, and then you just lob it up after his free release, and you get good play. All right, let's go to the next one, slot out. So that's a very, how do you say that last play? I would not look to run that very often online. And I will have this linked. I'll probably put up my whole playbook and the things that I have written down here. I'm just going through it on my blog. All right, slot out. Great play here. And let's do another random nickel. So look at Austin's route. That is just an absolute everything killer, except for like cover 2 hard flats. This little thing will burn man 3. Look at how it's like a glitchy out route. It doesn't even get bumped, but it's an easy 4 to 5 yards. If you need like, if it's like 3rd and 3 or something, they could shade underneath, and then you can hit Brit over the top into that seam. Anyways, motion B circle and snap right when he gets to this. Motion B circle. All right, you could also do it like this. And it needed to be on the other side of the field. Whatever. There you go. It's a speed out route. Something you can motion across for that speed out route. It's a very nice little glitchy out route. So here it is. Rack it and turn up field. Need a little more accurate quarterback to get it on Tavon's hands. But they're pretty hard to get because he's kind of short. Anyways, Kendrick's route, you know, gotta love. If you want to, you can also go like this and get the kind of a seam type issue there. So like you can check out the user linebacker, and if he goes to cover that drag, you take the post, but more than likely he'll cover the post, and you can even take the slant underneath it. So if you go Kendrick's, then throw it the slant underneath, good 10 yards there. So there's a lot of adjustments you can make on that. You could also quick slant underneath, and then do like say streak Austin even. This is man-to-man. That was easy enough to break. Man-to-man cover 1's pretty easy to break. All right. Motion wide dig. It's good against man coverage with a speed-boosted tight end route is next out of this formation. Oops. I missed it. Wing. There you go. All right. What did I say it was? Motion wide dig. Oh, yeah. The speed... That tight end route is pretty glitchy. So if they go man-to-man, actually we wanted man-to-man, not... If they user cover that tight end route, then do something else. See how it just takes off in speed. So another good glitchy speed against man. I didn't run that a ton. Again, against man, Gurley's a good option out there. So, like, say, let's go to, whoopsies, cover 2 man. Say you can streak quick, and then Gurley should be open out there. 2. Whoopsies. Let's go like this. He motions out with his linebacker. Look at that. Nope, I guess not. Wide open, though, but those glitchy speed routes will just destroy man. So good luck keeping up with that. Wide receiver curls. This is a great one to attack both flats. And it's got the same route that I had with that previous one. So wide receiver curls. Look at that. You get both the flat from the running back and the flat from that slot. Same slot flat that we had before. So let's just move it to the middle. So if you attack one side or the other, you can see which side they're weak at. Austin, obviously, you know that's the glitchy out route that we showed earlier. And Gurley, if they play cover 2 hard flats, then hit Brit or quick. But like, look at that. See how the what's great about that is that corner gets kind of a bump too. So they're kind of taken up by Quick's route. So, like, if they're in some sort of pressing situation and they press quick, Gurley's an easy one there. See, look at that. Slot was wide open, Gurley wide open, and then just chuck it for the hell of it. Anyways, that's a good way to attack the flats of the formation. And a lot of these things, you want to run them just, like, once or twice, just to keep them honest to those flats and then kind of hit them over the top. A good way to get them. This wing trips week was the second most, one of the most used formations. Top 4 or 5 used formations in this playbook, if I can speak correctly. Obviously, you guys know how to run the ball. tight end deep option. Tight end deep option, another route. I like these post routes. All right, formation. Let's do random nickel again. See, I like post routes, as you guys know. That'll be a theme of this playbook, or post routes. Make the user cover the post routes, and then you hit the underneath stuff. It's a big, good way to move the ball. Hit the flats, hit the underneath, drags, that kind of stuff. All right, streak A or X on the Xbox, and then drag R1. So streak him, drag him, and then the Y is kind of like a funky read. This first read is to, slant RB. So first read is running back out of the backfield if flat zones back up on that post. If they come up to the play, the second read is X square over the middle. And then the last route is the RB R1 across the middle too. So whatever one the user doesn't cover. But Gurley's kind of a glitchy one here. So just take that. We'll take your 5 yards if they back up. Ooh, why didn't you get that hit stick in? Or why didn't you get that thing here? So yeah, streak Kendricks, slant Austin. Let's look at Gurley first. He's open again, but we'll just hit the X route for show. Just kind of fit in between those linebackers. That's actually a really dangerous territory to fit it with user. So like we like to avoid the middle of the field for a lot of throws. But there's the drag. There's the streak, was wide open. Went into like was that like a man or some sort of cover 3 match or something like that. But anyway, streak it, slant it. All right, Gurley's open there. Crossing routes open too, and those are just the flats you make. Those are just the reads you make. All right, next one I want to get to. Let's go to. Do we want to go to single back right away here? All right, let's just go to single back. Why not? Ace. I love the single back ace. Actually, let's get. Let me just start at the top of my sheet and work down here. We'll get to the ace. I love the ace formation on the Rams. It's probably the best ace formation in the game here. All right, PA end around. I don't know if you guys have run this yet. This PA end around stuff. Usually when you come out like this, maybe they'll come out with. Let's just do random 3-4 play. All right. So what's great about this is the Gurley route out of the backfield and the tight end too as a second route. Gurley looks like a little covered flat route to the tight end. Catch it there. Simple play. Those are your reads. 1-2. Kind of a change of pace. Ace powers your run, your audible run, which isn't terrible, not amazing. Seattle basically streaks you. You fade Kendricks. You motion out Austin. You see a cover 3, so you got to throw this quick. Cover 2, you delay it a second, and then you go. All right, so you wait till he's set. Definitely make sure you wait till he's set. So he doesn't. You can also wait till he goes, and then you can wait till he's not set, and then he does a little delay route. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Seattle, streak Kendricks. Now watch Austin here. He'll delay for a second. Okay, looks like it's man coverage there. We'll just chuck it anyway. There's no reason to throw it against man coverage. Against man coverage, you want to kind of go down to the crossing routes. But yeah, let's make sure it's cover 3 here. Against cover 3, what you want to do, if you can even do Brit to help you against man coverage. So watch Austin's pause. There you go. So you get, oh, that was a bad animation. I prefer to wait him get set, but you can wait till he pauses and then starts upfield to start it again. PA draw pass. And that's it for the audibles. So it's really Seattle. So you don't want to come out in Seattle, as you just saw me run it. But we'll go to bunch here again. Next play. Rams Z option. It's good against cover 2 and 4. I don't actually love this play. It's just something I discovered through testing. So say if the opponent comes out in a lot of cover 2. Let's say they come out in a lot of big dime slant. Where is it at? Slant zone 2. It's far down there. All right, something like that. So Austin's route's decent against cover 2 because it breaks out. It's a deeper out route. There you go. Not bad. The user's got to cover that. Not bad at all. If you get this kind of time. There you go, Austin. If he follows that or if he goes down to quick or something. Just a little quick hit him on the out route because it's an option route. It breaks outside against cover 2 and 4. Breaks up the field against cover 3 against like seam routes. If anybody was here with me when I do the run and shoot playbook, you guys know how these things break. So seam route there. Oh, nope. Did not look like he wanted to do that. Anyways, next play, that one's an okay one if they're spamming the same cover 2 against you. If they're changing it up, I don't like it because it's not great against cover 3. All right, next one out of that, halfback angle is a great play because of the angle route, of course, and the corner route. So formation, let's go to, we'll just do random nickel, what the heck, so we can get it overload. All right, quick, I like to hot route this so it's a little bit deeper of an out. I like my corners to be 10 yards or deeper. So how you hot route that out is Y, and then you highlight the receiver, so A, and then you hit right bumper here for smart route, and that gives them to the first down marker. There it is. So you can do a lot of things here. You can even like motion out Austin and slant him in for a little bit extra delay. Sorry, don't do that. You have the halfback to land this one. So your reads are Kendricks on that quick throw, followed by the corner route. I mean, you can even do this or something to get him to bike down or streak him out. You can motion him out, make him feel the pain. But really, the reads are the Kendricks quick and then followed by the Gurley. So Kendricks quick is taken care of. So you just dump it off the Gurley there for 5-6 yards. Little out route, swinging out route. So quick deep again. Taken. Just throw it to Gurley. Oop, missed him. All right, so that is that play. It's just really almost two little reads there. Let me see if I got anything else on that. Yeah. There you go. If they cover too hard flat the corner, but I do really like this. First reads, they're not great. A user will cover that. I was just hoping for the Kendricks to get past him. So here it is. Kendricks is open right there. And then Y is also open. But yeah. 1-2 out of the backfield. Next play. Z-spot. Run it like a Z-spot play. Beautiful. Remember what I said about the corner routes? Of course, run it just like that. The best play is coming up next where we're going to do the clear out SC option. That's the best play in the formation. All right, so formation, we'll go nickel, random. All right, so you see we already have a 10-yard corner route, so that's pretty good. Austin, you can leave there, or you could streak him or fade him or anything like that. You got an option route on the left. That's okay. Usually I just like to slant it because the user will go cover that corner, then you just throw it right where the user's supposed to be. You can do a check and release on Gurley too. I prefer just to keep him in blocking here for this one. All right, so right to the flat. Boom. Turn up field. That's what I say. Madden's all about nickel and diming them. Make them respect the flats most of all. Always make them respect the flats. Open on RB again. We'll just throw that. And what's great about corner routes, like those 10 yards, those deeper variants, purple routes are kind of broken this year, so they cover them. So that was a pretty easy breakdown there of that play. You kind of read that 1-2 to the flat, then the tight end on the out route. Otherwise, the slant route if the user goes and covers that corner route and the flat route is taken out. All right, so next up on the bunch is my favorite play here, and the one that you should be running the most. It's in a couple other playbooks too that I've run on. All right, random nickel again. All right, so here it is. These are 3 unbumpable routes out of man coverage for Britt, Kendricks, and Quick. But otherwise, I do like something like drag Quick, Austin, put him on a slant, send him out here. It's the same motion as your Seattle, which makes it amazing. But basically, you're looking at the post drag. If it's man coverage, your C route is what you're going to look at. Otherwise, if it's a blitz, Gurley out of the backfield or Quick in the drag is what you're going to go to. So it's basically a very versatile play depending on what your opponent throws at you. If he's running a heavy blitz, let's watch him. Yep, blitz outside, and it's man coverage, so let's go out here. All right, there it is. See, I looked first to Gurley because I saw the blitz coming off the edge. He was man covered, so I went to the C route right away. But otherwise, drag, slant, send him outwards. Let's look what else you got coming at us. Drag, slant. All right, post was open. There you go. Easy enough. And if the user goes and covers that post, you hit Austin on the comeback. On the delayed slant, just about. So watch this. We'll imagine the user stays on the post. So drag looks open. User's there, and then we just hit it where the user's supposed to be into zone. I mean, I know that was man or whatever, but it is what it is. I'm just trying to situational awareness. So that's that play. Again, very powerful play. So that's a great set there out of the bunch formation, single back bunch. Gun empty base. I kind of like this play. I know there's some other plays out of this. Y corner is a very good play. That Z route. Anything with the Z route's great because it gets underneath safeties. But anyway, that's something we can run. I can show you how to run it if you want. That corner route's good too to respect the field. So let's just run it here quick. And then maybe they'll come out and say $. And they'll do, what do you think people run? They run DB, press, and $. They kind of a lot of different things in $. But say Kendricks to a deeper corner. Quick there. Let's do Gurley to this part. You can run Austin straight up the field. You could slant him. Let's run him straight, though. So he's going to come in quick off the edge to me. Let's see if our offensive line picks it up. And they don't. But anyways, we'll throw it there. The flat was wide open also. Gurley in the flat was butt naked because that DB dropped back. That quick route's a man beating, son of a gun. So you got the two flats, the Z route. There you go. It's going to come off quick off the edge. Look at how butt naked Gurley is right now. And we got a ban animation. Anyways, that's a good way to read it. Say they're in more of a cover 2 drop. So we do something like this. If they're not sending pressure, we can even streak Gurley too. And we could just watch this guy come open with the Z route over the middle. There it is. Z routes are life. Z routes are love. So let's move on. I love this QB draw if you have a mobile quarterback that's got good carrying. This is one of my favorite audibles out of 5 wide sets. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. It's just as good as halfback draw, especially if a good quarterback, because they're even more spread apart the field. So I love this QB draw. Verticals, you guys know how to throw verticals. You can also do something like this, depending on what kind of coverage you're throwing at you to beat underneath stuff. So there it is. There you go. Depending which way the user covers. Inside wheels is another one I like out of this. 5 wide gun inside wheels. Here it is. Double drags and the Z route. Beautiful, right? Let's go formation. $. Say they're into some sort of crossfire 3 press. So obviously the quick throws to your double drags. Your Brit on the comeback. And then the Z route if you need deep. You can also shorten up that Z route by Y, B, right bumper equals smart route. I just made it longer again. Yeah, I just made it 1 yard shorter. I guess that's not too much. But anyways, decent, quick yardage depending on the coverage. See, A is butt naked there. If I threw it earlier, I would have got more yards. But generally, like I said, make them respect underneath, and then before you go over the top. So he's sending off a little spinning blitz. Boom, interception. Yeah, so that's something, when he's sending a blitz like that, drags. Drags. Oh, blitz is coming, blitz is coming. Nope, bad throw. I hit the wrong button. Whoops. Yeah, like, watch middle linebacker. All right, blitz is coming, great. Why is butt naked? Why are you butt naked? Next, instead of going to the 5 wide, you can always audible to other ones too. Inside zone, open offset. Let's move down to, let's go to I-form formations. Maybe we'll get back to the shotguns a little bit. I-form tight. Why dig? Why are you digging me? Why dig? All right, Z route again. A little bit different Z route though. They'll probably come out in a heavier formation. Probably the 44. I think they go against a lot of cover 2. All right. So you see this motion tight end across is a speed. This is a glitchy out route. Watch this stuff get open. This long Z route is something you can definitely motion or make a shorter Z route. But yeah, now watch A. It's like a man. Oh wow, his linebacker caught up with it. But it's if you have any type of speed there. Actually, Kendricks is pretty fast, isn't he? Is Lance Kendrick? Is he fast? He should be able to get away from this. I don't know why he wasn't. I don't know why he didn't separate from that. But anyways, he goes there. Corner route. Boom. If they take underneath routes, you go to the corner route. So there's that. A little bit motion. I mean, this is going to be a run heavy thing. I don't need to teach you guys how to run, do I? Power. Blast. PA power O. Great one for that tight end, but, you know, read again like that. Need a little trucker. Little Derrick Henry or something there. But those are like generally like, you know, you guys know how to run these corner routes and flat routes. We've been through them a few times. And then, yeah. Let's go into the other good play out of this PAF slide. What I like about this one, this PAF slide, is the, let's go over here. We'll go 44. It's 44 cover 2 you see online all the time, so we'll probably run against it a lot. Throw low to the wide receiver. Watching the left outside linebacker. If he vacates, throw right away. If he stays, wait for it to cross formation. So watch the left outside linebacker. You can throw low to this wide receiver right away, depending on where that left outside linebacker is going. Nope, he was right there. Otherwise, wait for it to cross, and then catch it in front of the safety. Hopefully, hang on to it like that. Like, let me see if I can't get this. See, he didn't bite on my play action at all. Usually, generally, that's what the good play action quarterbacks will have. If their play action's higher than the guy's left outside linebacker's play rec, then he will bite down and you throw right to Britt. Unfortunately, with a rookie here, he doesn't have good play action skills, so that isn't open. But if you have, say, like Tom Brady or something. Otherwise, you guys love this. You guys have heard me go to the flats a lot. Not a great play there. We lost T-Hart. So don't do that if they're going to collapse on your slow running fullback. But otherwise, this is kind of like nothing there. Nothing. See? Terrible play rec. Or terrible play action. Linebackers don't even bite on it. See that? They don't even bite on it. That left outside linebacker didn't even bite on it. Nice pick. I guess I wanted to throw a high pass there. I did throw it high, but I couldn't throw it high. So get somebody better at play actions if you want to run that formation. I formed twins. This had a lot of good stuff in it. We'll go through Sail first. Sail, I think, is my number. I don't know about my favorite. It's up there in this formation. I think it's one of the couple that I like the most. All right, let's go 44. Cover 2 invert. All right, so as you can see here, we still have the levels concept on the left and the in-breaking post route on the left, far left receiver, but the flat corner concept that we like so much here. So what we hope to do is get Austin out there that flat quick, especially when usually people like spread their linebackers to get him out there a little better. So let's watch this. So there's the flats open, that post route, and boom. Post route up the seam. Definitely something you want to take advantage of. Unless the user goes up and covers that. But if they're going cover 2 invert, post routes are life. Post routes are love. But yeah, so boom. Post route. Gotta love it. Gotta have it. Gotta need it. That's where you want to go. Unless the user starts covering it. The user start covering it deep, and then look at Kendrick's underneath here. See, one of those guys was going to be the user, and they would have gone deep, and then you just throw out whatever zone the user abandons. But yeah, it looks like Austin is good late. So you can go to the flats here. Oh, bad throw. I was hoping he was going to throw it over his head. But anyways, that's it. So if he goes with Austin, look at how long he's taking to go to Austin. You go to the flats, and boom, baby. Gurley says boom. Yeah, so just take a little bit, watch those corner flat concepts. That's a great way to being the 44 cover 2 if they're stopping your runs here. Like, look at that. That's going to be hard to run against. So I like to flip against this. I like to do tosses where I flip against it. And then boom. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful setup there on that power once flipped to the receiver side. Anyway, so that's a good way to beat the I-form twins, is to beat that cover 2. It's an audible, so don't come out and sail. I should have shown that. It's PA Power O, one of them. PA Power O. You can motion across the wide receiver for like a sail concept too. Very similar to what we just ran. It's just showing motion. And then the Austin route right there. Quick and low. There you go. Underneath. sail in that underneath, like, little glitchy, like, little different route there for that in route. A little deeper than a drag. All right, next one. I want to get to Fade Smash. I like this one because it's really good against like cover 2. Look at this Fade Smash. It's a cover 2 destroyer. This is only if you know your opponent's coming out in the cover 2. You can always switch to say like the cover 2 hard flat. Tampa 2 tends to run with it. So we'll show it against cover 2 Tampa. Austin is not a good player to run in this. You need somebody tall for this. 6'5", like a I don't know, McCaffrey type or something. Just 6'5", Vince Jackson, somebody tall. Austin is just an absolute terrible player for this, but you throw this up high and deep, and there you go. Cover 2, destroyed them. So that's even against Tampa 2. If they call cover 2 hard flats, you even do a better job against it. But yeah, so there it is. Pass lead up 11 o'clock, and yeah, I had a touchdown there. So then it's 11 o'clock pass lead, and then there you go, rack it. And with enough speed, you can get past that safety. But otherwise, if those tight ends, you just got to give them enough time. If those cornerbacks drift back a lot, then you just go underneath. Pretty simple stuff. See, X is getting open. See, there it is. Oop, high throw past. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it to his chest. But that's exactly what you want to do. Look at X is open. Throw it underneath 5 yards, 7 yards, 10 yards almost. So that's how you read cover 2 if they're spamming that against you. Otherwise, same audibles. Next one in this I-form twins, which I like a lot. This set, post wheel shot. Post wheel shot. Z route again. Gotta love the Z routes. All right, let's go 44. I think they're gonna cover 2 invert. People always do cover 2 invert. Spread line. So as you can see, the Z route once again is what we want to take advantage of. Especially if you know it's cover 2 invert. Austin. Kendricks for that check down. Maybe you can even take your fullback, put him into this little guy. So now you have 2 options, a shorter and a deeper on that Kendricks and Harkley. And you can even, you can actually, let's do this. You can in-route fullback or halfback. Let's put Gurley out there because he's going to be a better, he's got a shallower route and he's a better catcher. And then Austin here in the streak route. So if they're bringing a heavy blitz, Gurley or that one right away. Otherwise, you throw underneath, low underneath. That was a little bit late. That was a late throw. So let's do it again. Austin, street. Gurley. There you go. There you go. If Austin's going to beat him deep. You see that? Low and throw. So throw it like 5 o'clock to Britt there on the left thumbstick. You throw it 5 o'clock, and then he'll more than likely get that. But yeah, so that's if the heat's coming on you quickly. You just dump off to Gurley quick. See, there is the impact. So there's the heat quickly. Because I gave him, my offensive line gave it up. So gave it up like a grill on. Otherwise, Austin routes is always great too. Getting to the edge. There you go. 15 yards against cover 2 invert. So we got a few ways of beating cover 2 invert. The way, obviously they can defeat it if they go like here. They can defeat that quick pass. And then like put him here. Use this guy. And see, the thing is, okay, well, if they use their Reynolds here, obviously you can run up the middle on this too a little bit. But if they use a Reynolds here and take away this deep post, then you got Kendricks underneath. Just throw it right away. So, they could even technically cover them both. But, like, say, streak Austin. If you see that guy roll out there? All right, so I'll show it to you against it with that guy out there. Watch Austin's little route there. So I'll just set it the same just in case. See? There, taken away. You don't throw that route when it's there. When he motions out there, you're like, okay, he defeated me. I'm not going to throw that route when he's moved a guy out here, and generally your opponents will move a guy out here. When he's out that wide, don't throw that route. So that's when we make our adjustment, streak it. You can even fade him, and then Gurley on a little in route here. So you kind of got like a corner flat concept almost, and then you just watch. Oh, whoops! I gotta snap it. There it is. He's probably going to cover if he's not covering that post, then he's not doing anything right. There you go. Not too shabby. Let's go here. Next route. Next one on is I-form twins. Beautiful formation is the. I don't know. I think that's good out of this formation. Besides for the runs, I don't really go through runs because you guys know how to set them up. Halfback counter is a good run. Draw is a good run against edge pressure. Power, we show that was good. Stretch, I love the toss, then flip the other way. That's a good call, too, to go behind your good run-blocking wide receivers. But that is that. Let's move on to single back ace. I like this one we talked about earlier. Halfback dive, great halfback dive. Effective, will get you 3 to 4 yards, maybe more every play if they go into 44 cover too, because it's pretty decent output. The ace posts, again, a great play. I think you guys have seen that a lot. If you haven't seen ace posts, it's just a deeper post. You kind of snap, throw it right off the thing, unless the outside linebackers are able to get to you or some sort of coverage is able to get underneath those post routes. But generally, they're pretty good against a cover 2 invert is something that you're going to see. Rams halfback zone, good run right there. C routes. Amazing. I don't know if you guys want me to go through this. I'm just kind of showing you what plays are good. We've been through a lot of these concepts already. The wide receiver quick is an amazing play. This is one I want to show off because it's kind of unique. I don't know if you guys don't need to see the other parts of this formation too. You guys know how to run single back ace. If you don't, I'm sorry. I guess I could go through them, but this is getting kind of long as it is. All right, so we got Austin here. Great. So we do, as long as they're not too spread too far wide. Ooh, okay. Good little play by his linebacker. You can do it on a goal line. Oop, I did that wrong. On a goal line, you can do a jump over here if you get 90 plus jumping. I've seen. Oh, that wasn't good. I don't know if Austin has 90 plus jumping. Nope, he doesn't. He doesn't get that glitchy jump route. So make sure you got 90 plus jumping. I've seen it on Forward Progress. Forward Progress Madden channel had something on this. Zan. So there it is. Make one guy miss. Ooh. And then you get a couple yards if they're not able to get to your fast running back. Ooh, not good. Have better moves than me. But that's a great wide receiver quick. And then obviously if they're giving up the middle, halfback dive. And what's great about halfback dive and what you can do to fool a user here. So if you go halfback dive, you see they're covering the outside. Once you cross Austin, if you've seen it already. And then, boom. There it is. Because the user's going to abandon the middle thinking you're still doing that wide receiver quick to get ahead of you. And then you'll have a couple extra yards there. Otherwise, corner strike, I showed you guys an amazing play. There, A's open there. So you just sort A, and he's got like 1,000,000 yards at this moment. So B was open. Oh, geez, fumble, nice. B was open after the guy came down to A. So that's a good audible against cover 2. If they don't motion him down, look at him. 8 yards. And then the posts, we can also do the posts. I'll show you that. I said I should show you it, so I will show it to you. Because I haven't shown a double post play. So yeah, a lot of people like to do the 44 cover 2 invert, which is really the defense to beat right now. So motion them wide. Posts, you hope that they don't strictly come under and cover them. Looks like he's being covered pretty good, so you got to wait a little bit later. Just throw it to the flats there. So yeah, it's generally like a quick. Hopefully you can beat him out there. Nope. We'll just go for 3 yards. So those posts don't set up well against the 44 cover 2. I've seen Wheels beat this 44 cover 2 with the posts. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I don't know if the Rams. Something about the Rams don't have an explosive offense. Nope. See that? So I've seen Wheels beat it like that on stream. I can't see how it beats it here, but I know it works in Madden Ultimate Team because Wheels did it. And then if you want to take a streak shot deep, cover all one-on-one, YOLO. Let's see if we can get an aggressive catch. Hey, we got it. Nice work. I planned that. All right, so next up, after the single back ace, pistol wing trio. This is a crazy one. I don't know if I love this one, but it's a crazy one. PA boot. We'll do right first. And let's do random nickel. All right. So this Brit, do you see this? Do you remember Madden 15 and this PA wide receiver, wow, PA end around? A little Brit route's got that same one as that one has. All right, so you can quick low throw to the wide receiver, or you can read the the fullback in the flat or the C route. So the fullback in the flat, I like having that fullback be like a tight end, and you'll see that. All right, so quick low throw. Oh, nice pick. All right, wait a second. Okay, well, get a better quarterback. I guess you don't even need to low throw it. There you go. It's dangerous. If they're biting down, kind of got to read this defense. There it is. Ooh, that was like a man zone, like a cover 3 zone or something. But anyways, see if he's all right. Make the read. He's not open right there, and then RB is open. See, not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. So make those reads. Watch Britt. Is he open? He's open. There you go. Not working. With better skilled players, trust me, these work. Let's go A in the flat because he's butt naked again. Wow, that fullback is molasses. But anyways, that's the read here out of this one. Nice little C route, followed by Britt's route. Nope, Britt's not open. Didn't have that time. Didn't have that time. Fullback wide open again. Beautiful play. Forgotten. So yeah, quick low, fullback, and the C route. Beautiful. Not open. A's open again. See? How beautiful is that? 8 yards. Next play, we can go. PA boot right's an audible, so don't come out in it, of course. Halfback zone weak. Verticals. I don't know if I love the verticals here. I don't see anything unique here. Quick's decent, but it's nothing unique. Actually, sorry. I do like this. I do like doing this. Great against cover 3. Wait, what do we got here? There it is. Bad against man, but great against cover 3. All right. Yeah, something like this. If we go with verticals, motion quick over, it is great against cover 3 because it gets to that out route. If you see somebody spamming cover 3 against you, this out route is good because it gets to the edge. With a little bit more speed, hopefully next time. Okay, next play. Oh, wait, did I do this one right? PA boot right. We could streak fullback. Delay route halfback. Whoopsies. Check and release, I mean. Check and release, route halfback. Look for streak to get behind linebackers or else read C route. So this guy won't get behind the linebackers, but he will if he's fast. If he's like a fast tight end like a Cook. But see, yeah, he got hung up. But he will get behind the linebackers if he's faster. You can, even you need to. Oh, I didn't let him set. I should have gone to the flats there. Gotta let him set, boys. I think it's better if you don't motion him out, but he needs to be fast. Nope, not on the run. Don't throw those things on the run. It's tough running with the Rams because they don't have any skill. Except for Gurley, really. Alright, so I don't love that streaks play. It's just something if you want to run funky. PA boot is good too. I love PA boot here. I love PA boot because it beats man and zone. We'll go to cover 2 invert again. Harkey here. There it is. RB's open. B's open later. Oh, throw it. Sorry. Throw that down and in to Austin to beat that. There you go. User will probably cover that. So what the user's going to do is kind of cover Quick's and then Austin's route. If they cover him there. Also, that's good too. Against cover 2 invert. But otherwise, if they're like... If they're in cover 1, Harkey is going to get open. God, man, he is slow. If he has any speed at all, he's opening those flats for another extra, you know, he'll beat his linebacker out there. There you go. Easy life. Next one. PA boot verticals, halfback zone weak, motion slide over. All right, yeah. If you do that, if you do this halfback zone weak, then you motion that guy over, gives a good similar slot. If you motion that slot over, it gives a good look as the verticals that we just ran.